Hey everyone, this is Jan, and you're watching a little daily indie game dev on Friday, the 8th of May, 2026. Hope you're all well. I've suffered through a bunch of bugs, mostly my own stupid faults, and the odd Mac Mini not working and resulting in a black screen to be solved by a hard reset, Command R, unplug everything, Command R, hard reset again, until it finally works. It's been quite a Friday. Luckily, the weekend is just around the corner, so we can forget about all the erased the hard drive is in here. Anyway, let's get going, shall we?
So here we have me dragging in the blueprint I just mentioned, and clearly it is not working, right? But there's a but. You see, that is not actually the blueprint. That is the icon I created for the blueprint. That is not the blueprint itself. And so, yeah, bit of a mistake. But at least it was fixed, and I only rage quit yesterday, so, you know, progress. This next problem is a bit different. I am trying to figure out a way to let the game know when the player is back on land, so he switches back to his walking animation. However, for some reason, I could not figure out why these slopes right here in the river do allow me to have a little system where you can just walk out over the little hump, and to the player it looks like you're just walking back on land. But that does not seem to work for the other slopes. And so it took me a while to figure this out. I started building a new slope, and that was actually the right idea. What I realized, if you're going to build a slope, shine a light on it, and you might see that it's not actually helping the player get over the hump. Building this slope to help the player get over the hump ran into the following problem. The next step, the player would still not swim onto the slope, because you can't swim onto the slope, you can only walk uphill. So I had to move the little indicator that I was building, the collision box, to notify the game that he is now on land. Then he can walk, then he can cross the slope. Finally solve this problem. But I'm actually thinking I might just have to go back. Maybe I should just fix the actual collision, the merged actors. Maybe I should just go back to the previous save of the game, of the project, and maybe just make sure that the slopes are actually correct the first time around. But yeah, trials and tribulations. Alright you guys, I hope you have a good weekend. I got a long weekend ahead, so I hope to get some game dev in, but you know, Crimson Desert, it's calling my name. And I have a comic book to read. I Never Forgot, issue 11. It's in my inbox. Catch you in the next one. Have a good one.